and a new form of ID theft.
That is so not cool at all. That means that somebody can take all your money.
Thieves stealing your credit card numbers while they're tucked in your wallet will expose how the bad guys can get your info by just walking near you.
Oh, what's a roll of tin foil and a hole punch have to do with identity theft? Ahead, the high-tech way that crooks are able to pick your pocket electronically and the low-tech ways to stop them. Well, most of us can't live without these debit or credit cards. They're almost as good as cash. But something inside many of these cards can make you vulnerable to ID theft without you even knowing it. Tonight, we explain how thieves can pick your pocket from a distance. It's fast, it's easy, and a thief never even has to touch you. We're about to show you how it's being done and how you can protect yourself. Walking along Nicollet Mall, Walt Augustinowitz blends right in with the lunchtime crowd. And that's the point. He's on a special mission. Minnesotans look out for each other, so we asked him to look out for you.
Anybody could put this together.
This is a computer case hidden inside a credit card reader that anyone could find online for around $100. We're gonna do a little experiment today. On willing participants only, Walt worked the masses along 7th and Nicollet.
And I got your Visa number.
Trolling the sidewalk.
Oh my gosh.
Looking for valuable information to steal.
I just got your Visa number. Is that your Visa number? Is that all 16 digits of your card number?
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's my card number.
Without laying a hand on anyone, he got close enough to swipe valuable information like credit card number, expiration date, and in some cases, even a name.
That is so not cool at all.
That's your MasterCard number right there.
Is that new? Has that been happening a lot?
I had no idea that this was going on.
Nobody we talked to did, which led us to question if we are somehow empowering the bad guys and giving them an idea that they don't already have.
They already know how to do this.
It's mainly new debit and credit cards at risk and passports issued since 2006.
That's very eye-opening, yeah.
Those with this icon on them. Looks like a radio transmission logo. The tiny microchip embedded in the card called an RFID, radio frequency identification chip. It contains a signal capable of transmitting your information with no on or off switch.
We want people to know that they have these cards so that they can take the steps to protect themselves. Otherwise, this crime is going to become rampantly more widespread as these cards are rolled out.
Banks and retailers prefer the new technology in these cards because it's supposed to make paying for things quicker and more convenient. Simply wave a card over a scanner and you're paid. Done. No swiping. No signing. But crooks can intercept that same signal.
Is that all 16 digits of your card number?
We showed our experiment to a computer security expert to find out if this is a scare tactic or if the threat of ID theft like this is real.
Is it a security threat? Yes. However, as you can see in the videos, the stars really need to line up.
Of the 20 volunteers that we talked to over lunchtime, we accessed the private information of 25% of them. That's 1 in 4 people.
How do you protect yourself against that?
It's a high-tech crime. It is a low-tech fix. Let me show you. Now, some people use something sharp like maybe a nail to poke a hole right there in that little symbol that you see. Although we found with our little experimentation that a hole punch works just as good as anything. Keep in mind, though, you probably shouldn't do that with the chip embedded in your passport or your driver's license. Now, another way to protect yourself is one of these sleeves. Walt, our volunteer from the story, works for a company called Identity Stronghold that makes these sleeves. They're metal lined on the inside and they act as a blocker. You can buy these particular things online for just a couple of bucks. Walt's will cost you between $20 and $50. And if you want to do it the cheap way, you just take some tin foil like I showed you there a couple minutes ago and you wrap up the card just like that. Although it may get you a few strange looks at the checkout line when you walk up there and everything you have, Joy, is wrapped in tin foil.
And someone might think you brought a doggy bag or something,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Okay, so what about the major banks here? Obviously, convenience is one thing, security quite a different matter.
Well, we've tried to get some answers from them, although they haven't had much to say. We contacted the major banks, TCF, Wells Fargo, Chase, none wanted to go on record about the security measures involving their cards. But they did mention that the 3-digit security codes on the back of the cards can't be read. And we definitely know that from being out and about with Walt. He was able to get some information from those cards, but not all of them. And we'll link you to more information on our website, KSTP.com.
At least we know the fix is doable.
Tinfoil, very cheap too.
Well, ahead, talk about a great pumpkin next at 10.